So I'm wondering if it got damaged in transit, which is a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Perfect. So here we are. We've got that up. Lovely. So let's continue our gameplay. Oh, the second game's announced. Step into the body of a new sleeper on the run in the starboard belt as they try to build a crew, take on contracts, and find a future. Everything about this game I love quite a bit. It feels a lot like, well, it is. It's like playing a tabletop RPG, like D&D or something, with all these roles. Oh, look at this. Machinist 11, so Cycle 11, maybe? That was loud, at least for me. Alright. Definitely let me know if my mic's too loud. Just let me know, whatever. Alright, so we are... Okay, we're healthy enough. We're not great, but we're healthy enough. We've got, let's see, we've got some pretty decent rolls now that I'm looking at it. One thing we have to keep an eye on is we just got a new this fucker at Compressor Club is Ethan. Ethan's tab. Ethan is the... So I'm going to turn this game down a tiny bit. It's mooshing my brain a little too much. Let me just grab that real quick. Okay. Just turned it down just a tiny bit. But Ethan was the bounty hunter that followed our tracker. You see Ethan at a distance shouting from the bar for more drinks. This bill isn't going to be small, is it? Oh, so we need plenty of money. And I have 10 fucking credits right now. Oh, okay. So in 4 cycles, 4 days, his tab's gonna be up. So I'm trying to think. We don't have a lot of ways to make money right now. We can sell scrap as we get it, but we don't have a lot of scrap. We can sell hacking information to the Rotunda. Is it the Rotunda? No. To these guys, the Havenage offices, right? I can sell them tracking data for Yadigan, but I only get like 10 credits from that. Something very goofy and small. I can sell ship fragments. I need 3 though to do something over here, and I've had this unlocked for quite a while. Yeah, I need 3 to make resemble a fabricator, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with a fabricator, but it seems nice. It seems important. We don't have a ton of money making options, do we? One thing we gotta do though is we need to get this tracker to fuck off, because even though the tracker just finished and you know, oh, the tracker doesn't have a timer anymore. I assumed it was gonna send somebody else to us. Interesting. Interesting. It's gotta happen eventually though, right? Like, it's gotta happen again. Out of office. Ever since you tripped the shipyard, Fang's been missing from the bay. What's going on? So 4 cycles until that happens. Okay. So now that I know, I'm off to my own devices for a bit. Side reel hub. Assembly. It's dangerous. You've been promoted to the assembly team, working in the hull itself, welding the fabricated blocks of the ship into place. A vast job. Look at this. Look at how many cycles. It's kind of behind my head so you can't see it. But each one of these ticks on this circle represents a cycle, or a an attempt at this. A successful attempt at that. Wow. Okay, so we're not going to do that at the moment. We're just going to take in all of our options. It's still saving. It saves whenever I touch something, and that stresses me out. Let's see. So we could help babysit Mina. Unless Lem gets time in the shipyard, he won't qualify for the side reel crew lottery. Watching Mina gives him that chance. We only have 10 credits though, chat. I can't watch Mina if Ethan's gonna turn me in for not having any credits. So over here, I can try to enter the spoke, which is this random building that we don't know a ton about yet. It's a tangled network of service passages and, there's no maps here. So I could try it out and get lost, maybe? Or climb the fucking outside of it? Why? Like, why? The spoke is layer after layer after layer of dense urban fabric. The only way to explore it is vertically. Like, we have no context for why that would be important to us. And I have a 6, which is, like a guaranteed success. So I need to be a little creative about this. This is where we can upload data on Yadigan. So we can't really do that. Oh, we can make money here, I forgot. So this is low end. This is, the new area we unlocked. I think I called it Lowtown when I did the titles of stream, but I'm not gonna worry about it. But here we can maintained by the residents. The ramshackle blocks are always in need of repairs. We could help out with that, and get a reputation in low end. I think that's a really good idea. It's risky, but we've got a good roll. I think I'd like to do this. Over here, it would be gambling, and I guess I could make a reputation with that. But before we do that, I think this is a really good call. I'm going to check if any of our dice match up with data hacking that we can do. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Looks like this is all done. Alright, what number do you need? A 2. We don't have a 2. Let's see, what are you? A 2. Oh, fuck, all of these are 2s. We just did that one. A 1. Okay, great. Oh, it's a Yadigan agent, too. We can, get that data for our doctor. Some gang enforcers' implants are chirping out comm signals. Time to see what they are talking about. Let's do it. Perfect. We got Yadigan data. Love that for us. Alright, so that's complete. This is a 1. We don't have a 1. We already used it. Jesus, what? So, 1s are nice to be able to spend this way because they're really bad for rolls, but when I don't have 1s, they feel bad. So on the plus side, since we got 1s there, a copy of Yadigan data, we can go ahead and give that to the doctor here. Sabine's terminal sits with an empty apartment, and oh, the terminal chirps. The data quickly tucked away in Sabine's encrypted system. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to make some money. Hopefully, that'll be okay. We'll do a 5 because I get a +1 anyway on engineering tasks. Okay, great. Did I get any money? Oh, I just, it looked like it gave me energy, which was kind of weird. Rats, I thought they were gonna give me money. Oh, shit. Let's gamble. I need money, and it's gonna be positive. I got 3 cryo. God. So I'm at 16. So the only way we can make money right now, because that's where we sell scrap. This is where we make the fabricators, where we spend 100 credits to get some, what's it called? A stabilizer. The stabilizer that we need to take to keep our condition up. But we're too high in condition to worry about that right now. This is where we can pay 15 credits to get some food with Emphys. I love Emphys, he's my favorite right now. But we don't have money for that. Let's see. Let's check out here. Haggle over prices, we can't do that. We can buy stuff. No, we don't want to do that. Let's see. This, we can help. What is this? It takes several cycles to reach the... Oh, they're not here yet. In a couple cycles, they'll come back. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, this sucks. Okay. Well, I guess this is the only source of money we have. And it's dangers, too. Oh no. Oh, neutral 15 cryo, side reel horizon increased. Okay, so this is clearly where we gotta make our money. I don't know how big his tab's gonna be, but we have several cycles to figure that out. Let's go back here. And oh, we can't sunbathe. We don't have any dice left. Oh, this is gonna suck. So because we're gonna be starving. We're gonna be starving, and we're gonna have to buy food. Fuck. So we could self-repair, and that'll keep us from losing another dice overnight. Let's do that. Let's self-repair. Okay, great. So we're gonna lose just one condition, so we'll still have 4 dice tomorrow. Once we get to starving, though, if we don't solve that, we're gonna lose 2 condition the next day. Alright, well... That sucks so much. I don't... Let's do this a few more times. I've just got this weird sense that we need to do this. So I'm gonna wait on the last one for tomorrow. So let's end the cycle. See what's up. Okay, great. So we're still down in here, but we are starving. So let's go figure that shit out. We got some really good rolls, though. Let's go get some food. Oh, whoa. I just saw these pop up. A Yadigan Run tea house and a noodle factory and delivery. We could run deliveries, maybe. Sorry, I'm just hitting everything because it looks like stuff changes. Okay. Oh, the fuck is this? Pay for passage to go to the Greenway. And practice invented by the spacers moored here. They call it Founder's Ferry. 150. I'm good. I don't need to unlock a new area just yet. I am so good. Alright, let's go to the Minji Express. So we can... has a kelp stack in the basement, and he makes noodles from the seaweed. He doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone who does a shift. Oh. Express delivery, delivering noodles to the nameless units of the low end takes guts and a certain fearlessness when it comes to asking for tips. Ah. This might be good. Any job that feeds you and maybe pays you a little bit is really solid. Okay, I can't do this. Tavala room. Looks like it's a gambling room and the Timur houses. Some of the best players in low end. This is serious high end stakes only. Tracking Havenage. You've heard that the Yadigan enforcer base here has been paying low end residents for information on Havenage movements. I have Havenage data. I need money. I need money. There's no other use for this. 10 cryo, and I lost data. That's fine, because now we're at 41. Oh, this is stressing me out because I don't know how much his tab's gonna be. Is it gonna be hundreds? Is it gonna be 800? I feel like he can drink a lot. So let's do one shift here. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna spend a middle of the road roll. Let's see. Okay, we got fed. Energy 5 cryo. That's not a lot, but it's better than spending 15. Actually, I'm realizing this doesn't build towards anything, so this kind of is a throwaway action. Because if I buy food here... Oh! I never noticed this. Okay, so we can order fungus. Emphasis spice fungus is one of the few things potent enough to stimulate your limited taste sensors. It's incredible stuff. So it's 15 cryo for that. Then I can spend... Emphas wants to make this old recipe. You'll need 3 handfuls of griot caps, fresh and firm. I don't know when I'll find those. Maybe one day I'll get them. It might be in the next area now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so what we gotta do... We gotta keep making that money. I do know there's a level 2 hack. I remember that from yesterday. These I believe are 1s, but let's check each one. Oh no, so this is a Havenage agent. I don't have needs specifically for Half-Inch right now, so I'm gonna go over to the Yadigan side and see if there's any that I can do over here. Okay, that's a 1. Let's check it out over here. These are all 1s on this side. Chat, the second we get 1, hey, no, Half-Inch is 2s. That's a bummer. Well, it's worth finishing. It's worth finishing. We are 1 or 2 interactions away from seeing Hunter again. Hunter's like that eldritch space critter that tries to hack us down. Okay, we're 1 interaction away. Alright, so back down here. Let's go ahead and do a shift at the dock at the side reel assembly. So I feel horrible not covering any of Lim's and Mina's shifts to watch Mina, but I don't know how much this fucker's tab's gonna be, right? So I'm just gonna keep doing, I'm gonna do 1 full cycle just so I can see how expensive his tab's gonna be. So we're at 74 right now, which is great. Which is lovely. We're not getting scrap anymore, which is kind of stressing me out. But that's okay. Let's see. So we have no more scrap. I could use a scrap to heal myself, but it really wouldn't do much. It would just kind of hold my position here. But let's do... We have 1 stabilizer. Don't need to spend it yet. So let's just end this cycle. Alright. We're back to starving. Shit. Alright, let's use... Where did we get... We had 2 scrap yesterday. I don't know where I'm getting scrap, but... Let's heal 1 of these so I don't forget. Alright, perfect. So we're going to leave. The tricky thing is I think I need to do... Oh, these are 1s! We need those. Oh, there's an upgrade available. When did I get that? How many points? I got 1 point? Okay. So let's see. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. That's kind of cool. Predictive reasoning. Dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. Oh, that's really good. I can't get this. I would have to spend a point to balance it out. But then... Thrill Seeker, chance to gain energy after any engage action. I don't like that. Let's see, Efficient Extractor, chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. That's how I've been getting scrap. Let's see, Photosynthetic Skim, Sunbathe, the dice action allows energy to recover at home. I do really like that. Chance to gain cryo interface actions. A chance at cryo is really nice. Let's see. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. Oh, that's sick. Do you see this? That's the next level in Endure. I could get a +1 in Endure. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Instant Karma, reroll all of your dice once per cycle. Wow. Obsessive Haggler, all cryo actions are discounted by 20%. I feel like going Engineer and Endure this build, this run anyway, is a really solid chance to go. It seems like I'm going for more like survivability instead of social skills, but I'm okay with that. This interface stuff does look sick. Let's see, agent nodes give double data rewards. Oh. Oh, this is rough, chat. Because if I'm down to 2 dice anyway, I'm still gonna be in a rough spot. But having more data to sell is not a bad idea. You know what, let's do this one because it's a chance to get more cryo, which is currency, on interface actions. And there are a couple interface actions. So let's do that. Alright, great, so I've got that. We're out of upgrade points, which is fine. Alright, we've got that sorted. He's still not back yet. Nothing there. They're about to show up with some stuff. I wish I had an indicator on how big his tab was. Alright, what we have to do though is we have to spend these once, so let's go. Oh, we're starving. Chill, Lloyd, you can do this. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's get some more data. Let's do it. You can do it. Let's spend one of our die here. Right after this interaction though, Hunter's gonna come for us. Alright, great. And that was an agent, so once we level that up again, we'll be getting 2, which is really great. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Sentient protocol unraveling. Entity, submit. Hunter's strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. Oh, so they know about Fang. And that globed head, you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning there, that they threaten to tear through the thin skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze and you lose any sympathy you might have had. You must escape. You lash out once more, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they're broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. That is so cool. Yeah, so far we've been able to just, like, tell him to fuck off each time. But no, it's true. It might not be a permanent solution there. Alright. Oh, hey, we got +5 cryo. Encrypted key. Huh. Oh yeah, we're starving. I guess we can go deal with that. So now we actually get some cryo every time we do an interface action, which is sick. That's dope. So here I'm gauging whether or not I want to work at the noodle house, get a couple credits. Yeah, it's the only option, really. It really is. So we'll do this. I get a +1 when I go work at the bay, so let's use this here so there's no chance at a negative. Okay, great, we got our energy, we got some cryo. Why did our condition tank so much? We lost like 4 things of condition. How did that happen? Did we lose... What? I didn't even notice. That's a pain in my ass. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of that, but we do what we gotta do, I guess. There's a chance at a negative. Let's hope that it's not. We need money. Thank goodness. Alright, we got more money. We're almost at 100. Almost at 100. Which is stressful. I think what we can do is we can sell a scrap. What I think we have to do... Because there's one more day right before... No, there's 2 more days. Hold up. How many days? Yeah, 2 more days until his tab is due. I really hope it's not over 100, because if it's over 100, we're going to be in a really shitty spot if we have to do this every 4 fucking days. Because now we're going to be starving tomorrow, because we lose 2 of these every day. I'm out of shit, so I can't... do I spend a scrap to heal myself, because we're going to lose 2 nodes tomorrow? Or do I just let the nodes go so that... Well, it's an opportunity cost, right? Because I lose out on... Every time I lose a die, I lose out on how many actions I can take in a cycle. I think we use 1 scrap today. Use 1 scrap today to heal. And then... Yeah, we have to, because... Alright, we're right there. We're right there, so it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 full. I'm not counting that one. So it's 10. So when we end the cycle for the day, I'm going to see if hitting starving immediately takes away 2, or if we get a full day cycle out of that. So let's see what happens. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. No, I must have lost track somewhere along the way. Cause yeah, we only lost one there. Wow, these are the shittiest rolls we could have gotten to. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, chat. So Fang's gonna be back in a day. You're gonna be back in a day. Let's drop off some of that data we just got. Alright, great. Sabine's terminal. Terminal troops. Data's quickly tucked away. Alright, great. Let's get out of there. Let's sell some data to this person. We got 3 of these. So how much do we get? We get 10 cryo for each of those? Oh, worth it. So that's 30 cryo we just got. That is wild. Alright, I'm not saying we're fine, but I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. I felt like 100 credits is more or less what I was expecting this to be when it goes off. But I feel like he could drink a lot, so it's... I'm nervous, chat. I'm nervous. What kind of jobs do you have? Let's see. Let's see. Crew eager to get their payload into the ore exchange, and they'll pay a wage to anyone willing to help them. I thought I got fed once for one of these jobs, but maybe it's not every single time. I'm definitely not spending cryo. So there were a couple of hacking jobs that had ones. I might actually be close to being out of them. Yeah, there's just... oh, a couple more spawned. Alright, what do we got? It's a Yadigan agent. A 1. Let's do it up. Perfect. Neutral outcome. Okay, at least I got the data. Didn't realize I could suck at it. Alright, so that's there. What are you? That's a 1. That's a 2 for Havenage, and I could sell those for 10 each. And I got cryo. Perfect, perfect. That was a good investment. I'm glad I used that one for my level up point. That was a really good call. Okay. So let's get back to being a double, quadruple, double agent, and sell that again for 10. Tea-house enforcer signals for a hacker to come out for the upload. Their eyes widen as the data streams onto their system. I've been just giving them so much data, so much. Like, I wonder if I'm gonna hit like an invisible timer where it's like, yo, hey, you're a high-level asset now. Okay, so I've got one more roll. I could do this here. I also could photosynthesize to get more energy. I don't truly need a ton of money, so... the big gray area is I don't know how much his tab's gonna be. I don't know how much his tab's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be a really bad idea to not spend save every single cryo I can. And here's the thing, if I get used to how much his tab is this time, is it gonna be different the next time? Like, I wanna be able to fucking afford this. So if I go to low end, because I need to get food. That's the thing. I need to get food. So, does anyone remember how much eating at Emphasis did it fully heal me? Because that might be worth 15 cryo. Oh, let's do it. How much does it heal me? Okay, that's worth 15. That's worth 15. I got plus points to Fungus Fan. I don't see where that is, but Do I have a buff for being a fungus fan? Look at all these fucking things I gotta do. Oh, does it say how much? Maybe if you manage to pay his tab, he'll leave you alone. Wishful thinking, perhaps, but what else can you do? Wait for Ethan to run up a tab. Help them work. Yeah. Get to know Emphas. I've gotta... Yeah, I've gotta eat at his stall and bring him G-roll caps. Sky roll? Pretty sure it's gonna be in that next area that we unlocked that's like way up there. Well, we haven't unlocked it yet, but I guess it being out, so she's needs Yadigan data. Disable your tracker. Fang is gonna be back in one day. I need 3 shipment fragments. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous about how much this tab's gonna be tomorrow in game. That's gonna suck so much. We're down. Okay, we're on our last die. Gotta do something with it. We can... Actually might have more data here, I just realized. Yeah, I do. Oh, we might have something happen here. Alright, perfect. As you turn away from the terminal, the final catch of Yadigan data uploaded, the air crackles with white noise. Sleeper? Sabine's voice, weaker than before, comes through the haze. Sabine? A sigh of relief comes through the layers of noise. The call must be coming in from somewhere on the station. This has to be short. I don't know if Yadigan are monitoring me. Their voices hushed, distance, you try to focus on it. The data you've been bringing in from Yadigan agents, there's something in it I don't understand. A shrill howl rattles through the signal. This data is all gleaned from their implants, records of integration with their nervous systems, performance analysis, error rates, usage data. I installed many of these implants and I didn't enable any of this functionality. Their voice dips under the level of the noise, like a swimmer slipping beneath the water. Is she gonna question how we get the data? Because that's not important. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine reemerges. Has to be somehow baked into their wetware's interface, and that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast. Stay silent. Every Yadigan enforcer is equipped with black market implants, retinal enhancements, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves, on the enforcers' bodies, on their performance. But I can promise you these foot soldiers have no idea this is going on. The background tone switches, dropping to a grainy rumble. If they knew, I don't imagine they would be happy with the situation. Yadigan could have a mutiny on their hands. You lean toward the terminal, straining to listen to Sabine's faint voice. I need a few cycles to pull this together, but this might be the information I need to pressure Yannick into releasing my death. Suddenly, a banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispered, panicked. I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles. Then the sharp crack of a disconnect and silence fills the apartment. You step back from the terminal. What is Yadigan have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think of Toshiro, Sabine's minder. His mirrored teardrop implants set below hard eyes. What data could they be gathering, and more importantly, where are they sending it? You reflexively rub your forehead, trying to think, can you really trust Sabine? How did they come to be Yadigan's doctor in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also that glazed look of recognition that they gave you when they first met you. That look stays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around as you close it up and drift into the corridors of the station, unable to shake the unpleasant sensation of being observed. It's so true, though. Sabine's always given us this sense that they've not only worked with a sleeper before, but maybe lost them or had like a personal connection or had something tragic happened. And I don't know if she's like, if they've necessarily had guilt in that, but they've definitely had some sorrow. So it's really interesting. I think we can trust her, but I don't know. Alright, so we still got one more dice. What do I do with it? What do I do with it? I could try to just make more money. Let's do that. This is the most lucrative spot we've got right now. I get a +1, so it's only neutral or positive. Alright, +15 cryo. Here we go. And that made progress here, and it made up for the 15 we spent at Emphasis stall. So let's go ahead, sleep for the night. We're gonna lose 1. Oh, this is gonna be rough. How much do we think Ethan's debt's gonna be? That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be so rough. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, we're about to be down to 2 dice after today. But let's leave. We have a 4, which is solid. So whatever we're gonna have to deal with over here. Let's check it out. Oh, that's it? How can someone drink this much in 6 cycles? Ethan hasn't held back while he's been on at the compressor. Ethan says you have 2 cycles to pay the debt. He calls it being fair-minded. To be honest, it's fine. I really don't care. I don't need the money for anything else right now. Great. As you hand over the chits, you hear Ethan laughing hysterically somewhere down the bar. Yeah? Yeah, we paid it off. Shit, I fell asleep. Hi. Hi, Josh. Welcome. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. We are officially over halfway through the week. Almost to the weekend. But yes, you just got back just in time for your favorite character. We paid off his debt. He surprisingly didn't drink a lot. In 6 whole cycles, he only drank 58 cryos worth. So I thought he was gonna be a lot more expensive, but no, nah, he really did not. I had up like 140-ish cryos, ready for that not to be enough, but only in the 50s. Not very nice amount. I thought it was gonna be more. I really did. Ooh, not bad, right? I can't believe he just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You look over to see him laughing across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around him. When do you bang him? Wait, we might be getting progress, or he's gonna bully us, I'm not sure. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle the place is packed. A load of spacers mixing with the locals. Usually they run. Ethan spins a glass on the bar, or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. Walk away or I'm done. Puzzle all gone? Puzzle? You mean the diamond art kit? I had to take a break. My brain was mooshing. I did an hour of that and then I came over to Sleeper Citizen. We took inventory of what colors are left on the diamond art kit and there's at least a couple hours, but we're really close. We're getting really close. This time I mean it though. So I could be really cool and just walk away, or I could say I'm done. Let's be cool. I feel like we could be cool. I feel like he might. I don't know. He seems impressed by us. I don't know if it's impressed, but we have his attention. Well, fuck. Let's walk away. I feel like he's a bounty hunter. He's gonna be able to find us if he wants to. We have his attention. We need to be the difficult one, like the hard to get. Ethan gets to his feet. Yes, I knew this was gonna happen. Okay. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? 1 round of drinks and we're even? Sleeper, come on. His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun dangling from the chest holster. What's wrong with you? I feel like he needs to be talked down to. I don't know, like I'm getting a sense that that's what he needs. Ethan laughs hard. I need to control myself from looking things up. Ethan laughs hard, and the people around him turn to see what's happening. You think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea of how this all works. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with SNR, didn't we? The difference is that my word means something. He closes the gap, stumbling a little. What did you think? You could just run away from your contract, your debt? You could just steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? Okay. Do we keep hardballing with him? Or... let's see. Oh, this is... Okay, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Then they had sex. We have to get to that part first. We need to, like, with the enemies to lovers bit, we need to get through the whole enemies not killing me thing. So far at the moment, there's a very big power imbalance that we need to navigate safely. I'm trying to, there's usually a spot where you have to, like, soften a little bit, and I'm trying to decide if it's too soon to do that or not. Ooh, power imbalance. Nope, step 2 immediately to step 14. Oh, gosh. Oh. I went to walk away, and then I said, what's wrong with you? Oh, this is... Okay, okay. I'm playing each scenario out fully in my brain, and both of them have a chance to pull a, an early Dragon Age where you pick what you think is what you want to say, and then they do whatever the fuck they want. I think Mass Effect did that more often, though. Like, where they give you a preview of what the option is, and then they go and do whatever they want. Let's see. I'm nothing like you. That's what I'm saying. Ethan's addressing the bar now. Having noticed the attention from the other patrons, you're a coward. I'm a professional. Though I should thank you, Ethan nods, his head heavy, for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in that general direction without turning around. I want to save you, punches them in the face. Shoot me or let me leave. Stay silent. Okay, I think this is definitely a shut up moment. Nothing to add? Ethan turns and walks back towards the bar. Good. Lesson learned. Ethan sits heavily back down on the stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. The thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours, and it will always betray you, no matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So, please, go. I'll catch up with you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. Look at yourself or leave. I'm not good. I'm not known for my good decision making. I just want you all to know that. You know me. Many of you have known me for years. I'm not known for my decision making. I know what's the right choice here, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to romance Ethan. We're here to see where we can go. Give it up, Sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today. He settles his head on the bar and closes his eyes. I'm sick of you. Go find a job. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweat. Why is my brain breaking? Probably because that ended so abruptly. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweet stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anchor driving your foot falls into the metal of the rim like hammers. Okay, so we drive complete. We got an upgrade point for that. So is he just gonna do that every 4 cycles now? Oh, I wonder if every 4 cycles we, like, you know, get an interaction with him and we make some progress. That would be really cool. I'd be okay with that. So now that we know that that was only like 50 something prio. Let's see, has anything else popped up? Oh yes, this bastard. Harden Havenage Leader. Fang's Bay. It's been more than a few cycles since Fang confronted Harden, and the silence since has been noticeable. In your time with Fang, you haven't exactly found him to be reliable, but you did expect to hear the end of whatever plan he put into action. But if he won't come to you, you think as you approach the Havenage building, then it's time to go to him. After all, he did promise to fix your tracker, and you're getting nervous. As you approach the bay doors, you see them wide open, and light pouring out of the once dark room. Stacks of servers and terminals sit outside of the bay, suddenly robbed of their mystery by the bright flood lamps. A figure in Havenage security fatigue steps out of the bay as you get closer, carrying a stack of hardware. Oh, Fang got caught. Again, smart choice, walk away. That would be my like a survivor instinct, but we're not here for that. As you get closer, you see the security officer taping up machines from Fang's stash with what looks like hazard tape. This isn't good. Oh, it's him. Oh, you again. Hardin is there, leaning beside the bay entrance so calmly that you barely noticed him. He has a slate in his hand and inventory of seizures scrawled. Oh, I forgot seizures had a couple meanings there. We're good. Scrawled across it. Predictable. Further evidence of Fang's collusions. You see another security officer come out of the bay and take notice of you. Run. Hardin, or where is he? Hardin pushes away from the wall and comes closer. Don't worry, Sleeper. We have all the evidence we need. A confession won't be necessary. He gestures around at the stacks of hardware, spying on fellow Havenage members, hoarding Solheim materials. An obsession with corporate data? It speaks for itself, does it not? That was his job. And what would you know about jobs, Sleeper? He looks up at the glass roof above, and the stars beyond. We are the ones that provide the oxygen you're breathing, the light you're seeing, the systems you use every day to live out your cycles. This place was hard fought for, Sleeper. It took work, diplomacy, and strength to stop the Eye descending into chaos after Solheim collapsed. Not blind conviction or self-interest. Fang isn't selfish. I know all about the background of our mutual friend, Sleeper, but don't you worry about that. His parents would be sickened by the damage he is trying to do to the institution they helped found. You see, Sleeper, we're proud of our history here. Andre Erlin and the First Union founded this place, and Havenage has welded his values into the station's very walls. We'll never turn away the hard-working, the just, the true citizens of the Eye. Havenage aren't a gang like Yadigan. We aren't pirates that half the spacers you'll meet in the hub, like half the spacers you'll meet in the hub, or esoterics like those Haifa radicals in the Greenway. We haven't met those yet, so it's good to have a little bit of context. We're the backbone of this place, proud and true. We named Erlin's Eye, Sleeper. This is our station. He meets your eyes, so please, take your false accusations elsewhere before I decide I need that confession after all. Pardon you, shithead. History will catch up with you. I really didn't have any personal beef with this guy. Sure, it seems like he's lived in a naturally long life, and he's been really caught up in the politics here. But that was Fang's, agenda. It really was nothing I'm super interested in. I was only in it because Fang said he'd get rid of my tracker. If you have any pride, you'll give up Fang the moment he contacts you. You know where to find me. With that, Hardin turns his back and walks back towards the security officers, ordering them to continue the clear-out. As they do, something catches your eye among one of the server stacks, a crumbled, hand-printed box of synthetic chewing gum, a penguin character grinning from the brightly colored card, and scrawled onto it, a speech bubble reading, "Take me to Tambour." Take it. You carefully pocket the box, making sure no one is watching, and then turn away, just as another stack of servers is wheeled out of the bay. What have you done, Fang? And where the hell is Tambour? We know where that is. Isn't that the bar? Was I not supposed to unlock that yet? Yeah, Tambour's Gia's. Yeah, hand-in gum box. I knew what this is. You feel stupid doing this, but the penguin says take me to Tambour, and this is the only Tambour you can find. The waitress looks at you with suspicion as you hand over the box. Is this the right place? Action unavailable? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As you go to leave the Tambour tea house, a hand falls on your shoulder. Hey, Sleeper, Fang has this from behind you. How'd you find me? The penguin. Penguin? What are you? He thinks for a second. Oh, do you mean? He mimes throwing gum in his mouth. That wasn't meant for you specifically, but he cringes. Look, it doesn't matter. Come, let's sit. Fang guides you down a set of stairs to one of the Tambour's lower levels. The tea house is stacked with curved mezzanines, all connected by a central atrium. The levels are filled with makeshift booths and bars, and conversation bounces busily off the metal walls. Fang sees you looking around. This place used to be a fuel tanker's main drum, hence the name. The tea house part is a bit of a misnomer, though. You can get anything the Eye offers from this place, but real tea isn't exactly readily available. He picks a booth. It's self-fashioned from some old salvage tank or container, lined with spongy insulation foam, and collapses into it. He looks around furtively. Don't suppose you've seen any Havenage types? They don't usually come out this far. Only you? Ha, not anymore, I'm afraid. Suspended without appeal. Turns out Hardin has someone's ear. He grins. Doesn't bother me though. It shows me we hit a nerve back there. He picks a scrappy hand-scrawled menu from the table and tosses it over. What are you drinking? What's the plan? Why are you so calm? Look at the menu. Fang is right, the menu's ridiculous. There's at least 10 different infusions, most of which you can't make out, but the paper is dominated by an extensive complement of esoteric alcohols and cocktails. Black tea is listed, without a price, as a seasonal specialty. What? How do they have seasons? Like, how do they have seasons here? Like, how does that work? I guess I just assumed they, like, had space farming plots, but maybe they do source from, like, local planets that would have seasons. So he ran into Hardin. Was he pissed? Fang doesn't wait for an answer. That snake is so self-righteous, he might actually believe that Aaron would approve of his meritocratic bullshit. I just made up so many consonants in that last sentence, don't mind me. He taps on the table. If Havenage was like it should be, like it was founded to be, they would have shouted him down at any council meeting he dared to mention true citizens. He sighs, but I guess his kind run the place now. A young woman with a vine tattoo, snaking up her arm, turns up to the booth, a slate in hand. Your order? You skim the menu, your eyes glazing over. Time to pick something. Oh, this is the mushrooms we need. I'm gonna get that just because of our buddy. Samborak kelp infusion. A gear roll neat. Fang taps the table to order the same. And you? She begins, looking to Fang. But then she sees him. She suddenly stops. What that? Fang shrinks a little. You're supposed to be working. This is your shift. He grins sheepily. You work here? Fang waves you to be quiet. Look, Jenna, let's just say this is my break. My friend here has been through a lot. Jenna looks between the two of you. Wave, nod, or cough. Jenna gives you a look like hard vacuum. 2 minutes, says Jenna, pointing at Fang. And only because I don't want to get dragged into whatever this is. She gestures at the table and walks off. What? Fang stretches out in the booth. You know how it is. We all have to eat. Plus, he leans in, this is the best place around to find a person you might be looking for. What? Fang sighs. Remember that web of connections that Hardin pinged the moment we confronted him? Those are his collaborators. And if we want to understand what a Solheim executive might be getting up to the eye, those are the people we have to find. Fang is almost whispering now. There's a couple of them I suspect are in Low End, and well, almost everyone in Low End comes through this place at one time or another. He brings a modified slate out onto the table. I've set this up so that when anyone with the network signature I'm looking for comes into close proximity, it'll mark them. Once they're marked, we can break through their access protocols and get to the good stuff inside. We just have to find them first, hence me moonlighting as a waiter. Suddenly a smile goes across his face. Wait, I have an idea. Oh no. Look, I can't cover enough of Low End on my own, and so far I've had no matches in the place. With 2 of us, we can cover more ground. What am I getting into? Well, Fang has a hangdog look. The game uses the best words. Like, it's just, it's so weird. I love it. Well, Fang has a hangdog look. We need to get you out and about in the Low End, in close proximity to as many people and residents as possible, and it turns out my friend Minji needs some help with deliveries. God damn it. As in Minji Express? So you already know him. Perfect. Fang places a tiny receiver on the table. This connects to my slate and runs the same marking protocol if you get near any of our targets. So all you have to do is take some delivery shifts for old Minji, and soon enough, we'll have the place covered. Fang. Don't give me that. You think I like working here, and I think you could use the tips. We're in this together, right? Are we? Yes, you think Hardin is happy to have you wandering around the place? He might have let you wander off for now, but I'm sure he has his eye on you. This is on you too. Fang slips his slate back under his clothes. Just head on up to Minji Express, take a delivery shift, and we'll see what shakes up. You manage to find anyone and extract any data, bring it right down here to me. They have me on double shifts, so I shouldn't be hard to find. He's just like always on double shifts. Jesus Christ. Jenna walks past carrying a tray of drinks and sharply catches Fang's eye. I don't think she's bringing you a drink. He stands. I think it's time we call this meeting to a close. You grab the receiver from the table and slip it into her pocket. See you soon, sleeper. Stay safe. Fang nods before turning and walking off towards the bar, whistling as he does. Just casually picking up double shifts. Permanently. Like, what the fuck? So is that... Do we have 2 update? Oh, wait. Oh, just the one. Getting double data rewards is really attractive to me, but so is this keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. Because we're at fading now. Breaking must be when you're down to 1. Oh, do we have a new... Like, this disabling our tracker is taking so fucking long. It's so goofy. So we have to wait a couple cycles, 4 cycles I think, for Sabine to figure out what they're doing with the data. We have 4 more cycles until his next debt is due that we have to pay off. I think we can afford to help out Mina and Lem. Alright, let's watch her for one. Let's babysit Mina so we can do a shift. It was a negative outcome. Ooh. Negative? What the fuck? So we got 1 progress here, so that's good. That's good. Alright, so we've got that. We're gonna be hungry soon. We could technically buy more food. Nope, I didn't want that. I wanted this because if we do delivery, will it pay for it? Will he give us food? Oh, we have to do so many of these? It said he made it sound like pick up 1 shift. Oh, that's fucked. That's rude. Oh, I've got the worst rolls. How about we don't do that? We don't do the 3, which is actually a 2. And then, fuck that up. I have to stop hopping around. I'm gonna get us sick. Alright, we can afford this. Let's get a nice meal. I love Memphis. Like, support small businesses. Alright, energy, fungus fan, cryo. Perfect. Oops. I almost only ever hit escape when I'm trying to leave Memphis. So that's there. We're about to lose that. We're gonna get down to 2 dice. I don't think I leveled up yet. I didn't. I do really like this. Hard to kill. I like that a lot. I don't know if it's a good use, though, because that's gonna be... To get down to breaking... You know what? I think this is important. Let's do it. I'm not gonna overthink this. So when we get 1 more point... Oh, we might need 2. We can do that. So we've got that many. We're gonna go down to 1... So I have to do an engineering skill so that there's a chance that I get some scrap. Alright, let's do that. No, why did I tried to spend cryo? Let's do this. Alright, come on. Don't be negative, don't be negative, don't be negative. Hell yeah. Okay, so we got 15 cryo. We got 15 cryo. That's good. So we made up for that meal we got. Let's see about... That's gonna suck. Anyways, let's see about... Havenage agent. That's a 2. That's a 2. I don't know why it spun me around like that. You're 1. Got 5 cryo. Perfect, perfect. I've got all of these encryption keys, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with them. There hasn't been like an obvious use for them yet. So currently, the only way to use Yadigan data is to sell it. I'm not quite pressed for credits at the moment, so we're not gonna sell those yet. Let's see, we don't have any scrap, so we're just gonna end the cycle. And unfortunately, we're gonna be down to 2 dice tomorrow, which is going to suck. I have 1 stabilizer. Let's see. So we've only used 1 cycle here. I had a really bad cycle yesterday because with failing that one thing at Mina and Lem's house, and then not doing super great anywhere else. We need to make money though. We really need to make money. So I guess we gotta do this. Let's use the 4. That negative's gonna hurt if it's a negative though. Fuck. I knew it was gonna happen too. Alright, so we have to do this so we can get some food in us. Okay. Oh, that sucks so bad. If this is -2. Ooh, okay, neutral outcome. So we actually got some food. That's all we can do that day. Alright, let's well, end the cycle. And then at the start of the next day is when we're gonna... Shit. I did that backwards. I shouldn't have ended the cycle. Oh, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed at myself. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be smart and do it the next day so that we don't decline overnight. But no, that didn't happen. We're just gonna use the stabilizer so that... there we go, there we go. Big rip, right? But we got a 6 out of that, so that's gonna be really good. Does anyone want to talk to me? No one wants to talk to me, fine. So let's use that 6 for this so that I don't get my shit kicked in. Yeah, okay. How did we lose progress in this? There we go. We got +2, we got some cryo. Alright, great. So we got 109. We already have enough money to pay for this twink. We also have enough to buy another stabilizer. Yeah. We're not gonna do that though, because we're not gonna waste all of our shit. Let's see. I've never done an action here at the Rotunda. It's to explore or to try to steal information. Let's see. Dock Watcher. Okay. Getting to know the Rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit. It means keeping your eye on new arrivals too. Oh, getting on a watch list looks bad. Alright, so that looks good. Considering we kind of fucked it, we got 2 pretty good rolls. We got probably the best rolls we could have for that day. Alright, let's end the cycle because we had such a productive day. We're gonna be starving. We're gonna be starving. Why is this my life? Alright, great. Thanks. 3 6s? 3 6s? Hello? The longer you stay, the better. You could use... Oh, I don't even fucking know what to do. We have plenty of money too, so let's go eat out at our favorite place. Let's go eat out at our favorite place. Beautiful. Alright, so let's leave that. Oh, Sabine's ready for us. 4 cycles, Sabine said, and here you are, right on time with no sign of them. You wait a while at the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. I'm just waiting. You try to slow down to wait. You sit on the bunk and stare at the tiny room. Where the hell are they? Check the terminal. You check and double the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing. Just the pale glow, the silence. Check the door. You pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling of the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it to an empty corridor. You close it again. There's a knock at the door. I stay still. Another knock. Stay still. Oh. A loyal Yadigan lieutenant? Rabia? A flash, small and possibly bright, cuts through the handle of the door. It soundlessly swings open. A figure stands in the door, and immediately you know it is not Sabine. They're taller, sharper, and something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape like a stubby baton hangs loosely from their hand. Our local sleeper, good to finally meet you. She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes. What, may I ask, are you doing here? She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Waiting for a friend? Nothing, or stay silent. This would be much more pleasant if we remained friendly, don't you think? She walks past you to the apartment, glancing around. We set them up here, you know. This place is one of ours. She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it. People always seem to forget who put them where they are. She glances at you, and I suppose you're here to help? Something like that. Good, good. She puts the glass down and turns to face you. I love to meet helpers. We need so many, but can find so few with the right skills. Oh, thank goodness. I think I bullshitted her, right? She spins the baton in her fingers, by whose side, her eyes not leaving yours. We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they're in a little trouble now. But it's the kind of trouble that you need help for, so I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole, and here you are, the help. She looks through the detritus on the side. And what help? A sleeper, no less, which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to report that before we got them set up here, Sabine was working for your owners. She pauses. S&R. You blink, hard at the news. Unsure how to take it. Rabia looks away, waiting for a response. Stay silent. She crosses into the next room, and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark. Then, the terminal screen skips, encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of files, you see S&R letterheads and code forms, reports laden with medical data marked with the corporate logo like the sigil of some cult. Rabia steps away from the terminal. Look all you want, some of your files may even be there. The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to be mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabine was an S&R employee, why did they help you? Rabia reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking your concentration. It shimmers in the green light. And the screen light, it's a viscous clear liquid crystalline with the glass. Boy, something so rare. They happen to have a lot of this shit kicking around. We will of course keep up the supply. We're more than able to dispense important medicines, even without the doctor. You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment, you have the urge to crush this object for the power it has over you. I'll ask Toshiro to make those a little cheaper for you. Ayy! He'll be running the surgery now. Rabia closes up the briefcase lab and holds it at her side. We have to retrieve our assets, of course, but I'm sure you understand. Rabia turns on her way out. There's no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. I keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles. She slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment and feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness beneath. Yo, I think that went pretty freaking well, considering she could have just beat the shit out of us. Okay, so is this her office? A constant flow of people seem to be visiting her office. You'll need to wait your turn. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's there. Oh my gosh. So how much is this now? 80? It's a, 20 credit discount. I think it's fine. So tomorrow we have to pay off Ethan's debt. We have so many dice rolls to do. I could try to make a lot of progress here. These 6s though, we should spend those 6s on things that we're not good at. Let's do this. We have to get some deliveries done, and we're of a -1 for this task, so let's do that. Leave it to Lloyd to judge a discount. Hey, I'm just saying. I was hoping for like 75, not 80. Hey, okay, so this is looking pretty good. We might actually be able to get a lot of progress done on this. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Sleeper, you see Fang coming up the corridors as you step out of Minji's, the kelp noodle smell still clinging to your clothes. He comes up fast and stops close, looking unsuspiciously. I don't have long. Take these. Fang palms you a couple of those metal thumbnail-sized drive. Oh yes! More ripper worms! My slate has been buzzing like crazy. It seems your delivery shifts have turned up our 2 targets. I knew you could do it. Now we nail those snakes. I'm ready. Good to hear it, he smiles. Hardin's boys are all connected by some kind of closed network. You break the access protocols on both of them, you should be able to gain the location of the new— Can you please disable my tracker? I feel like we're friends. I feel like we're buddies. I feel like I've done enough quests for you. Can you— if you can't, just tell me. But I need you to disable my tracker, dude. This is ridiculous. Like, remember way back when I thought we were 1 day off from Ethan showing up, tracking us, and this guy undoing our tracker? Yeah, that was a funny joke. It's been so many cycles since. He smiles. Can't wait to see what juicy plans they have in there. You hear the scuff of boots as a group comes up the corridor, likely on their way to place an order at Minji. You turn for a second, and when you look back, Fang's already halfway down the corridor in the opposite direction. He raises a hand in farewell, and is gone. You run your fingers over the tiny ripper worm drives in your pocket, and smile to yourself as you wonder how mad Janet will be at Fang for this little excursion. Time to slot some worms. I don't know why I hate that so much, but I hate that. Time to slot some worms? Like, what the fuck is that phrase? Alright, we got a shitload of money. Let's go. I feel like we have a lot of progress, so let's go ahead and spend one of our really good rolls babysitting Mina. Okay, positive outcome. Cool beans. We actually— that's good. That's looking really good. I want them to be able to get out. They haven't done anything bad to me. So we donated essentially that really good roll. Let's take a look, see if we can— also, I ran in that Blair mission about 10 more times, still no part. I'm not even shitting you. I don't think I have a single Blair part. There's a chance I have the code for Blair, but I don't have anything else. I don't have anything. So these are yet again agents. Let me make sure though. Why can't I see— I don't want Yadigan agents, I want— there we go, Hardin agents, there we go. Okay, we need a 5? Oh, fuck you. We need a 5? How much for you? That's a Yadigan agent. Oh, well. I got 5 cryo for that. Alright, we got it. I don't even know, where am I supposed to use these ripper rooms? Made it, like— is there— oh, what's this? Overlook bar? What is this? Get a drink. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test. Or buy rations. Tala keeps some expired Solheim rations behind the bar for those weary spacers who ask why the Overlook doesn't serve food. I wonder how many slots, though, that would— I don't need food right now, but, you know, just thinking ahead. The Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you'll gain trust here is with a stiff drink. It's only 6. It's really only 6. How many of these can I do a day? Okay. This was just a circle that popped up that I needed to fill, so, like, I agree, I did it. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. A favorite haunt for spacers. Hey, haunt, the spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs. Oh, they call us haunt. He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? I could just ignore him. You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. Out. Okay, great. Owner, out. The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Catch it? You reach up your hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Oh, thank goodness. Through the haze of glass and Garol vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Don't worry, I just thought I could catch the glass, but don't worry about it. Man, I need their trust gets wasted. Like, I didn't see any negative buffs happening. All my stats are good. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back under your stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleared, and a fresh measure of gruel. How do I pronounce this? Gyrol is glugged out in front of you. That same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. I thought she was kicking us out. When she said out way up here, I thought she was kicking us out. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol and a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. Man, she's taking care of us. Dang. That was an ambitious catch. She smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the sting of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. Watch her. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard all the time, tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So you've been on the eye long? I feel like we've been here forever. Like, that is oddly specific. Wait, what was oddly specific? I missed that. Let's see. I feel like we've been here for so long, though. Let's see. We've been here for several weeks. I don't know, like... Describing pulling glass out of strangers. Oh, gotcha. She laughs. Hey, you don't need to act tough like me. Oh, tough with me. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that, idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you, but they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. It feels odd that I could get regular status just by sitting there chugging 3 drinks. I feel like this quest could have, like, been limited to once a day, maybe. I didn't have that issue for him, but I had to run that Freyna mission a lot. And then when I ran it with others after I got them almost every time. I remember that, especially with Rogue. You got it so many times in a row. Skip, ship. Are you saying you're shipping these people? Do you like Tala better than Ethan? Come on, chat. What do we think? What do we think? Tala or Ethan? Let's see. You can always come here. I know the rations we've got aren't much and the company is... She leans in. Limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. I ship them with going home. Wait. Our character doesn't have a home. Oh, wait, they do. But they don't. Let's see. If you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. This ship is Amazon Prime. It will be ready in 2 days. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper. Here. She slides a glass of Girl to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still in the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? I love how I just sat here and chugged 3 drinks. And Let's find out. She laughs. Just don't sit here too long. I'd hate to see you become a real regular. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. Dang, this is cute. Is it backwards, taking cold medicine with an energy drink? Steven. Swift Cat, Steven. What the fuck are you doing? Please make better life choices. Do not do that. Do not do that, please. You take a sip of the girl, the earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old feels good. I'm not sure what we just did. How many points do I got? Just one. I have to open the airways? I like reading that like it's a question. Can I do anything here? Oh, I can sell Yadigan data. Dude, if he goes from spending $50-something worth of stuff to over 100, I'm gonna be in deep shit. Oh, good. Okay, positive outcome. We got 15 cryo. We made some progress. Perfect. So we're almost 50. We're almost halfway done. You see how tiny these slots are? I know my head's in the way. Don't worry about it. But each one of those is progress. If I get positive, I get at least 2 slots filled, but it's still gonna take forever. Alright, so that's done. That's our day. We've got literally nothing else to do. We have a fuckload of money. I think we're good. Oh, did I get a scrap? No, I didn't. We haven't gotten scrap in a long time. Alright, let's end the cycle. Okay. So, wow, we're getting some decent rolls. Unfortunately, no 5s, though, for hacking. Let's see. What is this? Oh, Ethan. Why does it show his fucking gun? The compressor is quiet today. The usual crowds are elsewhere, and the pumping music washes over a handful of spacers and a few drunks. Ethan's still in the same stool in the same pool. He's been drinking here for 2 weeks. This man's depressed. His head is low, close to the bar, and the bartender's ignoring him. As you get closer, he lifts his head and turns. Sleeper, he turns to look at you. Time to pay up again, is it? He gestures to the bartender. Come here, take their chits. Just stay silent. The bartender ignores Ethan. It seems they've cut him off. Hey, he slams a hand on the bar. Come take the chits. The bartender ignores him. Ethan lets out a huge sigh, rubbing his eyes with his palms. He reaches towards his holster. Is he gonna just start shooting people? His elbow slips and the gun tumbles out. It scatters on the bar and falls to the floor, bouncing onto the ground between you. Both you and the bartender look at the gun, stare at it. Butterfingers, says Ethan, and puts out a hand, beckoning for you to give him the gun back. If you would. The bartender looks at you warily. You crouch down and pick up the gun. So here's the thing. My brain, unfortunately, has entered a enemies to lovers place. So I don't see myself making really good choices right now. Let's see. So we could point the gun at Ethan, but what's that gonna do? Are we gonna, like, you shouldn't point a gun at someone unless you plan on using it. Or hand him the gun. I feel like we're in a trust place. This guy's depressed as shit. I don't know. I'm not. This is not what you should do in this situation, just so you know. You slap the handle of the gun back in Ethan's hand. Thank you, he hisses. Now, where was I? He hazily swings the gun past you and the bartender. Swings the gun? Yes, leaving. He stands. Sleeper, wow, this has been fun. I think I'm bringing every last drop out of this place. Time to go home. He waggles the gun towards the door. Let's go see SNR. No. Ethan brings his gun hand to his face and rubs his eye. Well, he says the bounty pays half, but he levels the gun up to you and he pulls the trigger. The gun clicks. By now, all the attention of the bar is on you and Ethan, who looks at his gun with a bemused expression. The bartender raises an open hand, and in it are 10 shiny bullets. 10 shiny bullets he took out of Ethan's gun while he was asleep on the bar. Oh, that's so good. Oh gosh, we were ready to die. We were ready to die for this man. Ethan smiles at him. Oh well, he says, and it hits you in the head with the butt of the gun. You stagger back and drop to a knee. Somewhere nearby, the gun clatters onto a surface. The hit's a glancing blow, but it makes your vision swim. Through the blur, you see Ethan wrestle a small, thin slate from his belt and hold it up. Enough of this, I'm locking the job and calling it in. No more playing. Your head aches. Ethan taps through a few screens impatiently. He swears and taps again. He starts shouting, a dull echo to your ringing ears. He starts screaming at the slate and throws it across. Wait, things are not well for this guy. He crouches down and grabs you by the chin, his face close, his breath heavy with drink. SNR just screwed me. He grins maniacally. They canceled the contract. He stands up. They canceled the contract. Oh, this guy's hit rock bottom. Oh no, Ethan, honey. You stand up, struggling to your feet, the sting of the hit fading. Ethan is rubbing his temples, his face pale. You hear a clicking sound, like coins being counted, like bullets being loaded into a magazine. Were people betting on this going well for him? When you shake off the last of the blur, the bartender has Ethan's pistol trained on Ethan's head. Ethan stumbles back towards the middle of the room, all eyes trained on him. I'll kill all of you, he screams. He stumbles into the wall, spinning away towards the door. I'll be back for that, he shouts at the bartender and lunges out of the compressor. You steady yourself on the bar and catch your breath. The rumble of conversation returns. The bartender goes to say something, but then thinks better of it and begins to clean the bar. After a while, you wander out into the light of the bright market, looking for Ethan around. Why are we looking for Ethan? I mean, I guess I would too, but... Wait. This still has a timer on it. What's the timer? Ethan's vendetta. Ethan may be disarmed, but you doubt you've seen the last of him. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 cycles for that. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh no. I feel like that could have gone better. I feel like that definitely could have gone better. Let's see, what do I want to do with my time now that I don't have to fucking pay off Ethan's bar tab? 122 credits. So we could buy another stabilizer. We don't need it yet, but I don't want to lose out on, you know, that discount if it's going to disappear. Let's see, workers on the crew, help complete the ship. I can't do that because if I complete the ship, then Mina and Lem aren't going to be able to go. If Lem wants to leave the Sidereal Horizon, he'll need someone to watch Mina while he works his way into the construction crew. So I could go watch her once or twice. So hack the network. Fang wants to use Hardin's associates. Locate his agents, hack agents. They need 5s. I don't have 5s. I'll get to know Emphas. I need to bring him mushrooms, but I don't know where to get them. Disable my tracker, help him chase his leads, but to do that, I need 5s to hack the agents. Build a ship mine, I need 3 fragments. To be honest, I could buy them here. Oh, they're not here yet. They'll come back in one more cycle. Okay. But they're 60 apiece. That shit's expensive. You're not here yet, are you? No, you're not. There's so much shit to do. So one more cycle, I can talk to Rabia. I haven't done anything here. That's fine. We did become a regular at the Overlook Bar. The Rotunda, we could do something here. I have a chance to get credits, though, if I do this. What's the... Oh, there's a chance for negative? I don't want to be on anyone's radar, though. We'll do one. We'll do one. Positive. Ah, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. So, Dock Watcher, getting to know the Rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit, it means keeping your eye on new arrivals, too. So, what does that mean? What did I learn? Oh, we learned some shit for sure. Ankita, stranded mercenary. Oh, they're sick looking. Hey, you. Want to earn a chit? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together cold plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Make it two. Ankita laughs. This goddamn station. She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Alright, come here then. You cross the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into two bundles. What is it with this place? She asks as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks up to you. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? You look the part. Ankita laughs again. This, you mean? She taps her armor. You've got me pegged then. A big dumb merc with more chits and sense, is that it? I wouldn't say that. Oh, it just looks expensive. That's fair. Rude, but fair. Ankita, I feel like being honest with her. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like being honest with her. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat. You've got to earn those chits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look. Ship's this way. And she sets off down a gantry with impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores. What the fuck is a stevedore? Hold up, I need to look this up. A stevedore? A stevedore? One who is employed in the loading or unloading of ships. Ha! The more you know. Alright, let's see. As you catch up to her, she turns on a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores. What are you doing? Why are you doing this yourself? What's all this for? Oh, this? She nods at the plates on her back. I'm building a treehouse. She gives you another of her looks. It's for the ambergris, that cutter you might have seen sitting silent out there. She rapidly turns into the corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mind, so now she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mind with a ton of repairs to do. And the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. This explains why we can make a ship mind. They've had this mechanic available forever where I can make use 3 ship mind fragments to make a ship mind. Like I got to it accidentally by getting a high reputation in the marketplace, and I just haven't. There's been no reason to do it, so now we know. And I also just ignored this entire like area because there was no immediate need to go snooping around there. So I just followed the main story and all the other side quests. There's just no reason for me to do anything at this main building. But this makes sense. Anything I can do to help? I don't know, get a ship mine tucked away on that frame of yours? For a moment you aren't sure if she's serious. Ankita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder. You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, showing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergriss's outer lock and then turns around. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple chits. So I was at 122. Let's see what I got to. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. Alright, get out of here. She calls back and the lock slams shut. Oh, I literally got 2. So I got a new thing. So what do I do here? I don't have interface points. And Kate has a couple of glitched repair drones in storage. If you can rewire them, they can repair the ambergris for you. Oh, Jesus. And Kita needs all the help she can get with the ambergris. pockmarked with damage, the hull is a good place to start. High positive outcome. Ship shape. Oh, we can ground it. It's in delicate condition. It'll be too easy to push it over into a cascading collapse. So we could fail this. Oh, that's wild. Oh, does she pay me at all? She doesn't pay me. I don't have a reason to save my money right now, to be honest with you. High positive again. Cool, cool. And it looks like I got a scrap there. So my my engineer perk proc to give me a spare scrap, which is great. Alright, great. Too bad that didn't happen again. What happens? How dangerous is this? Honestly, I think we might be able to do this. Okay, well, we're one away, and I got my random scrap item. Sick. That could have been worse. There's so much random shit here. Oh, sealed dock. I forgot to go here first. Oh, chat, finally, something for me to use this fucking 5,000 encrypted keys on. These old magilocks look like they each need an encrypted key to open. Why the heavy security for a decaying dock? 2 maglocks seal the entryway to this dock. It doesn't look like anyone. There we go. Fuck it, let's do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Perfect, I did it. Oh, Neovend mysterious machine? Oh, what is this? A decaying vending machine? As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusty plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Look around. You don't know when this place was sealed, but from the state of the outer doors high above, it must have been decades ago. And this dark cavernous space, debris sits in every corner, along with the traces of rough sleepers, although none of it seems recent. Looking past this layer of decay, you see the now faded messages, symbols, and logos of the Eye's original corporate owners still glinting in the shadows. Among all this, the warm glow of the machine seems to be the only sign. So it's interesting that it has a light going to it. Look at that little cute penguin. It looks like some sort of, is it like a wristwatch? Like a Pip-Boy? Your order, thank you. I want to put all my money into this. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settling into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet, it's covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. What? The manufacturer is listed as a Neovend, and you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Oh. Press some keys. You reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like servo motors starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from Neovend. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. What? There's a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath before the machine speaks again. I have need of you, you have need of me. That squeal comes again, and you see that it's in the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine, resetting into place so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice. You are in danger. Are you the vending machine? A squeal. Chose this vessel for its seclusion, please listen. The machine creaks. You're marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Hunter. The Hunter protocol. They taste your signature. The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable. move where neurons cannot. The machine resets, but emulation makes you target. Ow. Hunter searches for illegal entities. Neuromancer screeches, "You are sentient, therefore illegal." The servos judder this vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for you also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flickers. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly threaded the cloud. Points along the rim glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests, explains new event. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data. Raid its nests. I'm super sleepy. Oh no. It is getting pretty late dancing. That's true. Masters? Station builders, Solheim, the machine rumbles impatiently. Long gone, the protocol still hot. Bring offerings, save self, new event says pointedly. Mutual need meets friends. They conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears. So what can I give to it? A new drive? What kind of data does it want? Hunter data? Believes that hunters compulsively gathered data might hold the key to escaping its... Oh. How do I get that, though? Oh, shit, we've probably used a ton of encounters, and we haven't... Oh, no. If we had done this earlier in the game, we would have so much data for them already. That's rough. That feels bad. Now, is there any other interactions? Nope, that's it for today. Alright, chat, I think it's a good time to wrap up. I, too, have the eep and have to get ready for work tomorrow. But thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Adam, for the resub. Love you lots. Thank you, Dancing, Josh, Steve, everyone for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we made a lot of progress in the Diamond Art Kit, and we made some more progress in the game. So have a good rest of your night. Happy stream. Love you. Good night. Love you, Dancing. Good night. Thank you for being here. Alright, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you definitely on Sunday for more streams. Alright. Bye.